comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
and many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
live.
Damas y caballeros. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Brothers Bear Podcast live. Once again, all three of us are here. Give it up for...
My name is Charlie Brown.
And Zach Galifianakis. Woo!
And myself, Carlos Medrano.
Oh, that's a cheap costume, bro.
Nah, hold on.
Wait. Is this Carlos Medrano a la 2008? Uh-oh. Yeah, a bag of goodies, dude.
Give me something where I can wear it with glasses. Give me the Thor helmet, at least.
All right, here.
Here, I'll wear that. And I'll take the iPod jack. I think you can put that on my head.
Aww.
There, now Carlos is in costume. Or Carlos is in costume. There we go.
Yeah, see? There you go. I could still wear...
You look like a transformer, dude. Uh-oh.
What happened?
Tech guy.
DJ Slim in the...
All right, welcome to
DJ Slim in the house.
episode 22. Is this 22?
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, episode 22 of the Brothers Bear Podcast Live.
22 long episodes.
Yes, 22. 22. This is our special 22 episode? Nah. No, this is actually seriously there's a cool episode. We're getting close to the scary Halloween time. So I figured,
I was like, we're having a Halloween episode?
Oh, no, actually, well, it would be
Halloween
perfect.
month.
Next week, let's talk about it. Next week, we're going to have a special Halloween episode. We're going to have a special guest, the second half of Jack of All Nerds podcast.
Ooh.
Not Derek, because we've had Derek.
Derelict.
But yeah, so, I'll just hint to that much. But our special guest that's going to be sitting in, we're going to be talking all about horror movies. Most people growing up, like everyone thought, because I was always black and goth figures, like, oh, this guy loves horror movies, in which I don't really know a lot about horror movies and stuff, but he's going to come in. We're going to talk horror movies because I know a lot of people are going to be like, what should I watch? What's a scary movie, this and that? So we're going to talk about it, movies to stay away from. So he's going to basically school us on horror movies next week. So tune in next week. But this week, we're talking zombies. But before we get into it, I thought it'd be a special moment to get into some shout-outs.
Show.
Like this. Well, how's that song go?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. So we got a real quick, it's not really a shout out, but I thought, you know what? Hey, let's give the submission. It's a submission call out. So that's why our first shout out goes to, if we show image 1, it's another submission. It is Vanessa Salazar. She submitted her picture, and what was it? Jigsaw Killer, right? Jigsaw?
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah. So there you go. So she's 20 years old from Van Nuys, California, and her name is Harley. What's the / thing? What is that called? That little thing. Yeah, _ Quinn 5. So thank you for your submission. And also, we have not necessarily a submission, but she wanted us to show it anyways. And this person, why does that always happen? I don't get it.
Turn your heads, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, okay. I don't give him the images like that. For some reason.
That's my girlfriend as a Rockford Peach.
Yeah, Rockford Peach, we are the...
That thing came out good. Like, that's cool how,
I was trying to sing this song. What?
That's
It was an awful attempt, dude.
Oh, there we go! See?
We got it.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, she made the patch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, her mom and then her mom's boyfriend helped do, it's a custom-made costume. But yeah, she literally went to Michael's to get the material to do the patch. Because she does that. She likes to get felt, and she'll make certain things. Like she made cool little coasters for the house, and she's like a good little crafty person,
Yeah.
She has that at heart.
I love that stuff.
That's awesome.
So that's why that patch came out really good. I mean, it looks legit from far away, but if you go close to it, you'll notice that it's homemade.
Yeah, I actually saw the close-up image. I think she had it on her Instagram. Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, wow. I mean, it was cool. I honestly was I applauded her. I was like, good job, Amma.
And I didn't see the costume until the day of. I saw it the day we went to the party.
You had no
idea.
idea.
I knew of it, And she showed me when she was making the patch, but to see it all play out, it was when I picked her up. I'm like, oh.
To the unnerdy people who don't know this, what was that?
That is from A League of Their Own.
There we go. Yes, there we are.
A League of Their Own, the movie where I did a FU moment on the grandma throwing the football. Yeah, and the "You're gonna lose," and then I tried singing the song, but I couldn't remember. It's like I always play it in my head for some stupid reason. It always gets stuck in my head. It's like we are the ladies of our. I don't even know.
Which one was your favorite character? I'm actually curious.
Yeah, there he is. That song.
Who was your favorite character?
My favorite character from that movie?
Yeah.
Christ, who was my favorite character?
Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie?
Nah, you know what? I did like the lady, the one that was supposed to be ugly in the movie. I mean, she was
the one that gets married.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, that's the TV show. You know, they actually had a TV show. That is like Betty Spaghetti, the one on the bottom left hand corner.
Oh, she's the only one that actually came back?
Yeah, she came back. Because I think she's like,
even though the picture looks blurry, it looks like Drew Barrymore in the bottom.
Yeah, it does look like Drew Barrymore. I think she was supposed to be like the
yeah.
ugly chick. Yeah, they had a TV show for a little short while, but obviously it got canceled. But I had no idea that originally. For some reason, a while ago, every time I watch a movie, I always IMDb the hell out of it, and I start doing some research. And I realized, I'm like, there's a TV show about it? I was like, what the hell? So, yeah, and then really quickly, I want to give out some shout-outs to some people who have been really active with me. It's Virginia_A, Nada Beans, Hey Rank, Crazy _213, Samantha's World 77. What was it? Nocturne. Where is he at? Christ.
Nocturnal.
Yeah, is it Nocturnal? Yeah. There's Nocturnal 1987, Lasher Demon, and then who else? And that's it. You guys got some other shout outs because I want to completely give out shout outs to people, so keep going.
There we go. This is Joey Brunty.
Cute names, by the way, everyone. Very creative. I always like to call myself El Grippo.
El Gripo.
El Gripo, yes.
Shout out to the missus for pulling off an awesome costume. And also shout out to the Dieters for having a cool Halloween party.
All right. How was that, dude?
It was really good, actually. You guys saw the picture, everybody that was on Instagram. If not, go on our Instagram. Mr. Number One Fan Dieter was Sergeant Slaughter. Do you have that image in there or no?
No, I didn't give him that.
But yeah.
It's on our Instagram there.
Yeah, the moment I opened the door and I saw him, man, I got a good laugh out of that. I was just, and then his a cousin? I always forget. Some other guy was Razor Ramon. I forgot to take a picture of that. But if you look on Denise's Instagram,
yeah,
you saw Razor Ramon.
Yeah,
right?
I saw Razor Ramon, and I also saw Cheech. Someone dressed up as Cheech.
That was Danny.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, that's cool.
Cheech from Cheech and Chong?
Yes.
Us.
Oh, and really quickly, okay, Monster013. That guy has been really active on our Facebook page. I mean, Instagram page. He's really talking. I wanted to make sure. I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to leave him out because he's always leaving comments and stuff. So yeah, and then also Owens_Mama 2010, and yeah, and Honey Bop. So yeah, so those are the shout outs. If I forgot some, I apologize. But anyways, keep let's try
Facebook
or Carlos.
I think that was it.
All right.
Unless I forgot. Oh wow.
What about you, Schwetz? You got any shout outs?
Yeah, I like to give a shout out to the Dodgers for doing a heck of a job this year. You guys, man, yeah. And shout out to Facebook for continuing to do some stuff.
Well, every time I post on Instagram, it automatically goes to Facebook.
Yeah, no, I see that.
Oh, okay, cool.
I just feel so lonely there, dude.
Did you cry about the game though?
Yeah.
No. I stopped watching it like at a certain point.
Third inning.
Yeah, there you go. Once they scored some runs, I was like, no.
I called it. I was we
faithful
talked
there.
about it the other day when we went to Horror Nights, and I was the only one that got, like, everyone's like, shut up, and I was like, nah, it's too good to be true. I'm the only one that was reasonable about
True
it.
Dodger fan right there.
I would have loved to see LA go all the way, but it just part of me was like, they're going over there. Come on, and they played good. That
There
was
was some
the
good
thing.
hype on it.
Yeah.
I believed for a second. I was like, yeah.
I did. No,
shot?
it's not that I did it. Like I did too. I was like, I have a little hope, but then I got reasonable about it, and I was just like, I don't think so.
Yeah, I know. How many years of us as hardcore Dodger fans have been disappointed year after year after year after year.
I think just the way they got taken out was sad though. That was the thing. Like I would have had them lost like at least by 1 or 2, but just to go out like that, I mean, that was embarrassing.
Yeah,
well, that doesn't really matter. I mean,
it matters.
I mean, well, yeah. Once St. Louis put a hold on us, it was pretty much it. It was over with, and that's just what happens. It's just life.
Yeah.
And the good news is next year we're gonna be awesome, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully the tickets
Are we
don't
really?
go skyrocket.
Nah, they're gonna start off strong. Like
Hopefully
they're
they
gonna
don't-
be up high again.
Hopefully they don't shrink their dogs.
Oh, the Dodger dogs.
Yeah.
Dodger. Hey, how old is the guy who announces for the Dodgers?
Vin Scully.
Yeah, how long has he been announcing?
Vin Scully, man. He's been
Okay, yeah.
announcing for
Ben Scully.
years. He's like 80 something, so you did it when he was like 20. So do the math. 60. 60
Oh,
some odd years.
we actually have a call.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
All
there
right,
you
let's
go.
see.
For realsies?
Oh, let's get it in. It's probably
For
about
realsies?
baseball.
You're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you're on the
Hey.
air.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going? How's
holler
it going,
back,
guys?
man.
Hey, what's
pretty
up?
good,
Who,
man?
who is this and where are
We
you
are
calling
excited, man. How's
Yeah.
it going, buddy?
Hey, what's going on? My name's Alex. I'm from Philadelphia.
from? Oh, right
Oh,
on.
bro.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, guys. I heard you guys were talking about zombies.
Yeah, well, we're going to be talking about zombies for the remainder of the show, so we haven't gotten to it yet, but yes, we will be talking zombies.
Okay, well, I just want to throw this out here real quick. I've never done a podcast before, so I just want to throw this out here. I'll leave you guys maybe with a hot topic.
Okay.
When you're talking about zombies and stuff, the movie Warm Bodies, I never really watched it until recently.
Okay.
So it actually puts a lot of insight into like sympathy towards zombies because they were people, and I understand like The Walking Dead makes it to where they're just senseless and that. But it was a really good movie in my opinion because it was like it put like I guess a thought in your mind, like kind of like Inception-esque kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, now that if there's ever a zombie apocalypse, you kind of feel bad for Grandma instead of watching The Walking Dead.
That's
You're
true.
like maybe she's thinking about the cookies she made on my 18th birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. You know what? We're about to go to break, so actually I'm going to keep you on hold, and we'll talk to you just for a little bit at the beginning of the next segment so you can finish off your thought because I want to talk about more about what you just said, all right? So hold on.
All right, cool. Sounds good.
All right. Hey, where you going? The Brothers Bear Podcast will be right back. No, seriously, where you going? Come back, please.
Number one. Number one.
Is that a stutter or as high as you can count?
I was ordering number one tequila.
Everybody's asking for number one.
Great, another fancy bottle.
These guys are true artists. Never compromise integrity. They make tequila
Come
the
on.
old-fashioned way. Never mass-produced.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying have the number one. Anything less is number two. Number one, tequila.
Hey, bro, this is a good game. You know what would make it better?
What, bro?
A michelada.
A michelada? What's a michelada?
A michelada is somewhere in the middle of a Mexican Bloody Mary and a Mexican margarita.
Oh, I got you covered, bro.
You got a cup in your pocket?
No, sir. I got my pocket-sized michelada. Mucho macho michelada.
Pocket size?
Pocket size, so you can take it with you anywhere you go.
Where'd you get that at?
At the nearest convenience store, and you can also buy it at muchomachomichelada.com.
You know what would make it better? After we get drunk, if they had a line we could call.
We can call their drunk line. You can leave a message and then log on to the site and listen to your stupidity afterwards.
What's that number?
It's 855-MICHE-69.
What's that number again?
855-MICHE-69.
Awesome. Mucho macho michelada.
3 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch.
Make your team look like pros with custom lineup cards. Whether you are a travel team, rec team, all-star team, or just some old guys playing slow pitch, we can make your team look a little better with some custom lineup cards. For the umpire, for the opponent, for the scorekeeper, for the dugout, no matter where your lineup card goes, you will look like a big league team with your team logo and name on top of your personalized lineup card. Just visit CustomLineupCards.com. With the best prices in town, you are sure to hit a home run with us. Visit CustomLineupCards.com and go pro.
A home is the biggest investment in most people's lives. Buying or selling should be a positive experience.
Whether you want to be a wealthy real estate investor or just trying to find a place to call home. At AJR & Associates, we focus on the client's needs.
We understand the market better than most. Let us bring the value to you and make the right choice.
AJR & Associates, making your dream house a reality. Call us today for a free consultation at 562-882-1976. Or you can log on to www.hrrealtors.com.
With a track record of great results, bringing knowledge, wisdom, and expertise to you. Hablamos español.
Comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
and many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
live.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Going on?
All right, you still there? All right, so finish your thoughts, sir.
Oh no. What I was saying was, the movie Warm Bodies. It was I when I first saw it, I didn't think it was going to be that good, like romantic comedy, zombies, But it put an innovative twist on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And because it's all like the hack and slash, like Dawn of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead, all that stuff. It's it was a new twist, and I thought that it actually put the seed into your mind to think about, like maybe they have like
feelings,
some sort of human trait still left in them. I know that a lot of movies portray it as they're gone. There's nothing you can do about it, and I guess that's why it makes it so good. And the serious movies when it comes to the conflict about my dad turned into a zombie, like maybe he's still there. But I just thought that was an interesting twist.
Yeah. No, I mean, I totally agree with you. Like I said, we're actually going to be getting into a lot of zombies talk. So that's actually what you brought up is what I wanted to talk about. I mean, I was going to bring up. So yeah. So actually, we'll be responding to that. So I mean, thanks for calling in and giving us your thoughts.
Thank you.
If you don't mind, I wanted to leave off on this. Maybe you guys, I can help, not help out, but
contribute.
Give you guys something else to debate over. Get a heated conversation going. But my friend wants to know what is your favorite Resident Evil game?
Oh, okay. All right, cool. So
that's what's up. But
all right, yeah, we're actually gonna talk about certain games, zombie games. So yeah, we'll answer that within the show.
That's a good one.
So yeah, so stick around. So we'll answer that. Our favorite Resident Evil
I'll
game.
be looking forward to it, guys.
All right, cool, awesome. Thanks for calling in, man.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. Thanks, guys. Take it easy.
All right,
too.
man. You too. Bye.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so here's the thing.
It felt good to get a phone call after so long. Like I was already ready to get like a dustpan and a sweet on that phone and like
phone.
hello, cobwebs.
Still working.
It was like that episode of The Walking Dead from last season. The
phone
keep ringing. I'm like, who's calling? Nobody.
There's a lot of zombie movies. I think more than before that has that whole sympathy towards their. The possibility of them having any type of emotion or memory, them zombies, like your family being zombified.
It was Day of the Dead.
I don't want to do it. Yeah.
Day of the Dead is where it was it Bob or Bub? I think it was Bub, the zombie where the scientist was trying to teach him. Yeah, he salutes, right? He teaches him how to shoot a gun and stuff like that. So,
Shaun of the Dead, the bro. At the end, he's tied at the end. He don't kill that fool.
He's all playing the video games.
I was watching it the other day too. I love that movie.
Yeah.
You want to
dance? Yeah. That's the thing. When it comes
movie,
to
man, I love that movie.
Yeah, that is a great one. I mean, we'll be talking for sure zombie movies. One of the things is like when people if you know me, I'm a zombie fanatic when it comes to zombies. I didn't recently get into it because it's like, Walking Dead. Now I'm going to jump on the bandwagon or whatever. You could say I'm a hipster in a sense because I was into zombies before. But here's the thing.
Charlie Brown.
Stop picking on me, all right? Good grief. No. But seriously, I wasn't into zombies the whole time. I feared zombies when
I'm sorry, bro.
It's okay. I feared zombies first. Like that was the one thing that's like my love for zombies came out of fear. Back in that's perfect. Back in 5th grade, I had stayed home and I had a rule when it came to scary movies. You know what? Sorry, Snoopy. I'm gonna have to sit you over here. I had a rule with zombie movies. Oh, here you go, Carlos.
pass
Or
it
not
around.
even zombie movies, but horror movies. Whenever I would watch a horror movie, and if there is a kid in the movie, that was my okay to watch it. Well, I had stayed home from school, I was sick or whatever, and it was 5th grade, and I decided to, I was like, oh, and then at that time there was a, channel 13, and it's like, oh, the movie was about to start, the afternoon movie, and it was Return of the Living Dead Part 2. And I see it's like up next, and they show like a little trailer, and I see there's like kids in it. So I was like, all right, I'll watch it. No harm in it, because that was my rule. A kid in the movie, in a scary movie, I can watch it because it's not going to be as scary. Well, little did I know that from that moment, it would ruin the like almost years of my life, because when I saw that movie, I don't even know why I'm talking to the camera. I should be talking to you guys. Yeah, all right, no. When I saw that movie, here's what happened. Carlos will understand. That's the one thing that you have to understand. Carlos knows about my fear, and here's why. See, when I watched that movie, it freaked me out, because it was like, what the hell? Like, what are these what are zombies? Like they're walking around, and I got terrified of being eaten alive. Like, it really scared the hell out of me, because I was like,
what scared you more, them being dead? Or them eating you?
Eating me, because they're dead. Like they're dead. Well, they're zombies. They're walking, and there's a whole group of them. And that was the thing, when at night, like,
wait,
they're like, no, but seriously, it would freak me out. Like, I remember we had a sleepover once across the street, where your buddy Carlos used to live, where his family lives. Well, there was someone else who used to live there. I remember we all had a tent, and we slept outside, and I remember the whole night I could not sleep. Why? Because we were outside, and the whole time in my mind I pictured around the corner a whole massive wave of zombies, like, just walking down the street, and it scared me. Like, it would terrify me. And the reason why Carlos knows about my fear, because he was a little kid, but he didn't really know about my fear. It was, the thing is, I
barely learned this like a couple of years ago during recently when you posted about it. I want to say maybe like 3 or 2 years ago. I barely learned about all this.
Yeah, and that was the thing, because I would wake him up, because I would be so terrified at night that, like, I would wake him up. So yeah, I would go, I'm like, Carlos, wake up. We would watch Rock-a-Doodle or like Wizard of Oz, or anything that would just get my mind off of the zombies, because that was the thing. I was so, like, terrified. So I felt
Scarecrow was a zombie.
No, well, yeah. Well, no, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't have a brain. No, he didn't have a brain. I'm sorry. He's not a zombie. Oh my god! But yeah, but see, that was the thing, and I felt like having Carlos awake with me would keep me safe. For some odd reason, I just felt it would be safe.
Yeah, most likely I would be the first one to die if there was an accident.
I know.
And then he would
throw
push
you in
me.
You haven't lived long enough. I'm still going.
Yeah, and here's the thing about that. Okay, because at that time when I was in 5th grade, this had to be 94. I believe it was 93. Actually, it was 93 when I was in 5th grade. When, like, at that time, I remember I would think back, even when I was younger as a little kid. Whenever I was scared, my mom and dad would always say, nada va a pasar, estamos aquí. They would basically say, nothing's gonna happen. We're here. And even at that age, and when I was in 1993. I would think, like, why do parents say that? Like, if zombies really came busting through the door, like, are you, like, I don't, or if a demon really came, like, parents always say that, don't worry, we're here. And I always think, like, they ain't gonna protect us if a guy with the chainsaw comes into the house. I don't know what, I mean, parents say that to relax you, but I don't know. I never believed that.
In some sense, they would.
I don't get how you felt. You didn't feel safe in the house, though. I mean, we had those like bar wire, like those bars that are in front of the windows.
Yeah.
So I would be like, you can't get through that.
Same here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
like a lot of houses that we live in the neighborhood have those bars over the windows, so they're gonna crash through. I mean, the only thing you just gotta barricade the door.
Thanks to the ghetto.
Yeah.
That's true. But then I don't know. I was still terrified, and then I mean, I don't have much time left, but see, the thing is, it's like for years, like, seriously, like I said, from 5th grade until sophomore year, I would be up all hours of the night. I remember I would go wake up Carlos, and every time I would drag him out of bed just so we could go to the living room. I would watch a movie, and he would stay awake, and then he'd finally knock out. And it wasn't until my sophomore year, where I was hanging out with one of my buddies and a few other guys, and we went to a video store called Low Budget Video, and we ran into this guy who was like, a connoisseur of, like, freaking horror movies. And when we saw him, he was like, oh, what are you guys gonna rent? We're like, we're gonna rent a horror movie. And then that's when he's like, oh, you should rent City of the Walking Dead. And I was just like, no, man, that's zombies. And I started getting like freaked out when he was like saying,
man.
yeah, I was getting scared. And then finally when they're like, my buddy Lewis is like, no, don't worry about it. It's not scary. And I was just like, no, I was like freaking out because I was a sophomore in high school and I was so scared to watch a movie. I'm like, freaking pansy. But then they're like, no, trust me. Yeah, and even the guy, like, he looked all cool. He looked all rockabilly and all that. And he knew all about horror movies. Like, dude, it's not scary. Don't even worry about it. So we went over, watched it, and that movie totally changed my perception of zombies. If you could ever find it's from an Italian film, but they renamed it City of the Walking Dead. It's a horrible zombie movie, but good horrible. At that point, it kind of changed my outlook of zombies. I was able to like feel comfortable and better. After all those years, I could finally sleep. I could be out, and now I enjoyed zombies. It wasn't until 1995 when I saw the Dawn of the Dead remake that scared the hell out of me all over again when they're all running. Year? It was 95 when it came out. Dawn of the Dead. Because I remember we went to the theaters, and I remember when that movie was over, I was seriously like praying, like, please don't ever let this happen. I was scared.
Wait, you're talking about the Zach?
Yeah, 2005, yeah.
Oh, I heard you say 95.
No, I probably did say 95.
That's why I was like, wait, 95.
Yeah, you said 95 twice.
All right, you know what? I meant 2005, all right?
Yeah, that makes more sense. Now I know what you're talking
about. Okay.
But from that point, like, I really, like, because of my fear, I developed the techniques of what I would do in a zombie outbreak. Anywhere I was, no matter where I was, I would always look for where the exits were, what weapons I can use, what choices I would have to make, who would go, who could possibly be saved, who I would have to push in the way of the zombies. Like, seriously, dang. I would think all these things. Anywhere I went, I had to always have an escape plan. And if it was in a room, I would have to figure where I could go, where I could climb. Like, seriously, it doesn't matter anywhere. Even to this day, anywhere I go, like right now, I figure like how, if something would happen, how I could get out, what I could do, what I could use for a weapon, or if it's just like, and then cause. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, it was freaking like, I don't know. I just, like I said, I had a fear of zombies, but then I developed a love of zombies, and now I love zombies, and that's why, like, I wanted to give my backstory. On our Brothers Bear podcast page on Facebook, I'll post a whole detailed story I've written down about this, so you could read about it. So head over to our Facebook later on today, because I'll repost it and you guys could check it out. But yeah, so that's why. So now, at this point, we're going to be getting into the whole zombie aspect of everything, because we had a first question as to, I mean, we only have 20 seconds, but when we come back, we'll talk about Zombies, a board game that I posted on Instagram, and also too our favorite Resident Evil game, because I already know which one's my favorite Resident Evil game.
Same here, I already got it.
Yeah, I have it. Boom! Right when he said that, I had it locked. I was like, all right, so we got that. But then also we'll talk about certain other games. What would be our favorite video games that are zombie games aside from Resident Evil? I don't know if you guys. All right, well, we'll be right back on the Brothers Bear Podcast Live.
Hey guys, we'll be right back with the Brothers Bear Podcast Live, so feel free to stock up on them goodies.
Building a custom home or business is a huge deal. For some, it's the largest project they'll take on in a lifetime. Choosing your team may be the most important part of ensuring a successful building project. Starting a project by working closely with Core Design will create what's just right for your lifestyle and your property. But selecting the right builder is perhaps the most important part of creating the team. At Core Designs, customer service, quality craftsmanship, and integrity are the keys to our company philosophy. Your custom construction dreams are just a phone call away. Core Design at 213-453-1609. Once again, that number is 213-453-1609.
Do we have your attention? When it comes to tequila, two things matter: heart and passion. Never compromising integrity for mass production. Number One Tequila delivers the goods. Taste the heart and passion of Mexico in every bottle. We make it right. We make it fun. Superior tequila. There's only number one. There's only number one. There's only number one.
Looking for a delicious, fresh family meal that's ready when you are and easy on your budget? Welcome to Piara Pizza. We make our pizzas with handmade dough, 100% real cheese, and tomato sauce blended with our own spices. Nothing is ever frozen. We always have large pepperoni and cheese pizzas fresh and waiting for you for only $5. Or choose one of our specialty pizzas. We have veggie, meat lovers, supreme, and Hawaiian. Add an order of our amazing hot wings, cheesy bread, or breadsticks. Our locations are ultra modern, ultra clean, and open 7 days a week. Visit any one of our locations today, or check us out on the web at www.piarapizza.com. Piara Pizza. Fresh, hot, and ready for you when you come in. Stop in for your Piara Pizza today.
Are you watching the game at home? Why? Come watch it at Mambo Grill, the hottest spot in Downey. You'll have good food, drinks, and a great time at a low price. We have the coldest beer in our sports bar, where you can enjoy the game on any of our huge flat screen TVs. And when your home team wins, you get 25% off anything in Mambo Grill. We're on Downey Avenue, 1 block north of Firestone, or visit us on the web. Mambo Grill, love at first bite.
All right, parents, if you have kids in sports, then you need to listen to Kids in Sports with Coach Mike every Tuesday from 9 to 11 on the Rant Radio Network. We'll be talking softball and much more. Help your kids succeed. Teach first, win later. Coach Mike here. We'll see you on Tuesday in the Rant Radio Network.
Brothers Bear Podcast.
Brothers Bear Podcast.
This is Carlos Medrano.
Hey, Brothers Bear Podcast.
Give it 4 mics.
Song of the week for you.
Hey, Carlos.
Brothers Bear
Yeah, we the
Podcast.
Brother Bears Podcast. Yeah, we the 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 Brother Bears Podcast. Yeah, we
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for the Brothers Bear Podcast, where we talk about everything zombies now from this portion on.
Yes, everything zombies. Now, like I said, I don't know why on Facebook the stupid notes are acting up. Like I can't even look at my damn notes because I wanted to post it on our Facebook page about the history of zombies and me, but for some reason it won't freaking load, so it's kind of pissing me off, so it's okay. So once I get it, I'll post it on our Facebook. I'll post it on Instagram. Say, hey, head over to our Facebook to read the story so you could get a more detailed account because it's like really long. But it's really entertaining because there's a lot more to it. Okay, so let's answer the question. Ladies and gentlemen, we were asked, guys, we were asked our favorite Resident Evil game. So let's go. Carlos, you go first.
I played many of the other ones, but I enjoy the other ones. There were some that were like, whatever. Down the line, there were some that were better than others, but to this day, I think my fondest memory, and it will always hold a place, especially as a kid, will always be Nemesis.
Nemesis?
Yeah.
All right, why? Give me
because I think that's one of the last ones that I remember. The gaming world is different from what it used to be.
Yeah.
Back then you went to your friend's house and you were all gathered up, and that was the thing. We would all play at my friend's house. Like there was always everyone had that one kid's house back in the day that had that game. Everybody went there to play, and that was the one game that we would always play was Resident Evil 3.
Yeah.
And all of us, I remember when that game first came out, just like when he always stars.
Yeah.
That, and you're just like running, and you're thinking like you would go through a door and he wouldn't come through. No, he's still right behind you, even if you went through a different door. Now, the thing is that we just love playing that damn game. Like if we died, it was just like, all right, pass it up, or it was just like, oh, go to the other one. It was just, it was just one of those things that we would yell. I mean, for a kid, like it was just anxiety to us. We're like, no, he died. Give me the controller. It was just, that's what I miss. But to this day, like that's still one of my favorite ones that I played as a group with my friends.
That's
other ones that I did play as on my own. I mean, I did play. Even during the GameCube era when it was Code Veronica.
Yeah.
Like that one. I mean, that one was another one that was off the top too. Like, but still, like I said, like there was other ones that I did enjoy. But for me, I think just because of like the fondest memory of playing that game, I think just holds a place like right there. Like that experience alone was one of the best. Like I had fun playing the other ones. Not that I'm not going to put any of them down, but it just Nemesis was just breaking, it was defined, it was just right there. Like,
you mean groundbreaking?
Yeah, groundbreaking. Right, yeah, sorry. It was just groundbreaking, and we got one of the most beloved character off of that. Like thanks to Nemesis. I mean, that's what pretty much made Resident Evil 2 as big just to see that played out and just that one moment, him saying stars one time.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah,
In
the movie.
yeah.
Like everybody. Like if Nemesis wasn't created, part 2 would have probably been a flop. I'm pretty sure on that part, you know.
Yeah, part 2 was actually an okay version of.
Yeah,
that
it
movie.
was, you know. But like, I'm telling you, like the fact that Nemesis came out and just the fact that he said stars one time.
I remember
in
that. We
whole
cheered.
movie, everybody.
Yeah, we went
getting up, popcorn was flowing everywhere, so that's why everybody looked like gremlins in the damn
Yeah,
theater
yeah,
when
there
that
you
happened.
go. That's the best way to put it. How it was, Gremlin.
High-fiving each other. So yeah, that's
all right, cool. So that's called Schwetz. What is your favorite Resident Evil game?
All right. Well, as far as storyline, the one that freaked me out the most, Resident Evil 2, the intro to that. So all that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that
pretty
was
innovative at its time too. They used real-time video.
Yes, yes.
Like PlayStation
Wait,
style, remember that?
not. You mean the original?
Yeah. Or you know, it
Resident-
just had the special effects where it was that police car and it was raining, right? And it was all like chaotic, or shit was blown up.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
It
okay,
just
that was
looked
part
really
2. Yeah, that was
badass,
part 2. Yeah, because he's going through
It
the
was a
city.
video
He's showing
clip.
up. Yeah.
the whole intro. Yeah, and then you start off where it's pretty much chaotic. You're running around with like a gun.
Yeah, because like what happens is you're in the car with the girl. I forget her name. I can't think of her name right now. And then you crash. So you both get out of the car. So whoever character you pick, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I like that. It was good, but when I played this game, Resident Evil 4, for
yeah, go on.
For the GameCube.
Yes.
Oh, see, that was another one too. Yeah.
The storyline, the whole thing, the way it plays out, all the extra stuff that you can do, like as far as controlling your character. I enjoyed the hell out of that game. It freaked me out pretty good too. Doing that whole occult, like Illuminati style stuff too was pretty crazy. I really enjoed that.
Yeah.
The villagers, man.
Yeah.
Te voy a hacer pecadillo. Yeah. I go after just picking out crows.
Yeah, because they leave a diamond.
Yeah. Mix those herbs too, man. When you get hurt, you're like, oh man. I need some herbs.
You're like,
yeah.
Yeah.
It felt like you were doing the herbs while playing the game. Like,
Yeah,
oh, man, I'm feeling it. You just forgot that you smoked beforehand.
That's some good stuff.
Oh yeah.
You always gotta mix the purple with the green. So what about you?
All right. Now, as you guys saw, you saw me get all excited over Resident Evil 4 because that game was beautiful. Now, that game was freaking awesome. If you could look up a video, it's called MC Chris, Kingdom Hearts, and Resident Evil 4. Look up that video because that definitely explains the whole experience of Resident Evil 4. Because that game, right in the very beginning, doesn't even give you time to, like, when you first start off, it's like, okay, you're in a little town and you're walking around, and once you hit that freaking big
hill, like you're going, well, not a hill, but
it's like you're going through the hills, and then you reach that town, and next thing you know, you're attacked, and you have to stay alive fighting like hordes of all these villagers just coming at you. A guy with the chainsaw, like that game was awesome, and it was scary because later on, like the Illuminati weird, like the druids, they're all like they're in the temple and they're coming at you. Dude, that game was freaky, but it was awesome.
I remember loving the merchant guy.
Oh, the merchant. What does he say?
I forgot what it was. I have it at the top.
Welcome. Yeah, there you go.
That was one of those.
Going up back and forth on top of that roof to stay away from me, like,
yeah. And I remember
and they climb all slowly and you just kick that thing down.
Yeah, like you would kick the stairs and they would fall.
Yeah.
And it was funny because like I remember they would say, like, I remember long ago because they would say "Te voy a hacer pecadillo," and I didn't know what that meant. I remember Ali told me, he's like, oh, they're gonna chop you up like little pieces of meat. I'm like, oh, that's what that means. And they would even say mierda, you know, and I'd be like, oh, what's that? You know, in Spanish that means bad word or poo, you know. But I mean, it was such a good game. So Resident Evil 4, actually, I let one of my friends borrow that game. I never got it back.
They that was HD that one, didn't they?
No, that was Lewis. Huh?
Like, Lewis, pulled him on blast, dude.
He's
not
Lewis.
listening.
Yeah, he's not listening. It don't matter with PlayStation 2. I think that, they did do it on HD. Dude,
HD.
like I said, that game is so, if you've never played Resident Evil 4, if you could play it, that's like probably my favorite top Resident Evil game ever. You played Leon. I don't know. It's just a great game. It was so good. So So Alex, that's your what's his name, Alex, right? That was what they called. That's your answer to our top Resident Evil game. Now let's talk about our favorite.
Actually, a quick final note on the Resident Evil thing. For you guys that love Resident Evil, and if you there's a YouTube channel. If you don't know about this, there's a YouTube channel called Did You Know Gaming, and they have a part 1 and 2 series on Resident Evil about the history of it before the game was even played out, and then it just goes throughout the history of Resident Evil. So look it up. It's called Did You Know Gaming, and there's a series of different other games. You could they have Sonic, Grand Theft Auto, and many more. So just there's Resident Evil if any of you Resident Evil fans.
There you go. All right, cool. So there's another. All right, there's one game. Let's just talk about it. There's a board game. I have 4 minutes. There's a board game I had posted on Instagram. It's called Zombies. I'll bring in the game is in my car. I'll bring in the next break so I can show you what it looks like. This game is freaking awesome. Trust me. It's Zombies with 3 exclamation points. And this game, you really got to buy this freaking game because it is so fun. It would break friendships up, your marriages and divorce. Seriously, when I first found this game, it was 2 coworkers that were girls that told me about this game because I knew one of them. I used to play Warhammer 40K, and no Warhammer, yeah. And then I had asked, hey, I want to play a new board game. And they both Zombies. I was like, what? Yeah, Zombies. You got to. It's a cool game. It's Zombies. So I went to this hobby shop and I found the game. And then I remember we played it with Carlos and Geraldine first. This was years ago. I remember we tried playing it. We didn't really know how to figure it out. Once I actually figured how to play the game, man, I developed this cool clique of there's a few friends of us that we were playing almost every weekend, and we were the zombie players, and we would our games would last 4 hours. And the one thing about this game, if you're really about just being competitive, it's almost every man for himself, but you can get into cliques. Not cliques, but alliances. And you could either attack the hell out of people or you could help each other out because you get pissed off. And that's what I'm saying. There is times where when we would be playing and then.
I thought Monopoly breaks up friendships and.
No, Zombies destroys friendships. I remember even too, when Allie would play, Allie being my wife, when we would be playing, she would get so mad that she would want to punch me in the face. Not literally, but she would get pissed off because she would think she did a great move and I would just I would drop a card out and destroy her, and then my friends, they would get mad at each other. Yeah, dude, we would, because she would every time we play.
Get her back, woman.
Yeah, every time when we would play, she would always team up with the other girl who was there, because it was a group of us that we always played in the early that. That group disappeared long ago, but we always used to play. And seriously, if Zombies, buy this game, look it up online to learn how to play, because it's weird. The instructions are horrible, but once you know how to play it, it's easy to figure it out. And trust me, you could play. The longest I've ever played was 5 hours. But wow. Seriously, it's freaking fun. But then you get cards.
No bathroom breaks.
Yeah, you could get cards where you put them down, where you could use them against people. And that's the thing. You destroy friends. Sometimes your friends think they're about to win, and you're like, nope. You throw a card down, and they're like, you a-hole. We've destroyed friends. Where they're so mad after. It's a fun game. It's a fun mad. But seriously, you gotta freaking play this game. I posted it on Instagram. I showed images of the cards. It was just a recent post, but I'll in the next break, I'll show you what the box looks like. So, cause trust me, you gotta play this freaking game.
I've seen a couple of boxes that you don't have, but I've seen it at a Nerd Melt when I went.
Yeah, there's expansions to it. Yeah, there are expansions. There's a mall one. There's a circus one. There's a lot of expansions.
Which one do you got?
I have the original, the first one, the one that started it all, because that's really the one you need. The other ones,
place, I guess is what I mean.
Huh?
Where does it take place?
A city, no?
Yeah, it's in a city, okay. And all it is, it's you could win of 2 ways. One, you could get to the heliport or kill 25 zombies. But the way you build the board game, each time you pull out a card and it's a tile space and you lay it out, so you actually get to build the game wherever you want it to build. It's not just it's always the same direction. No, you could create wherever way you fork in the roads or whatever. And there's also areas you could go to, a fire department, a hospital, home and garden lot. Places where you could get more bullets and health, because that's where you have health and.
So
bullets.
That's where you're getting all your ideas from.
Dude, it's trust me, it's such a freaking good game. We're gonna come back. I have a F you moment on Zombies, and then we're gonna talk about more zombies and movies. And when we'll be back on the Brothers Bear Podcast Live. Woo!
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast Live. We're gonna come back. So please come back. Yo.
Been in an accident? Then you need your vehicle professionally repaired. That's exactly what you get when you bring your vehicle to Greg's Auto Body Repair. Free quotes within minutes. We will provide everything you need for a hassle-free auto body repair, from an accurate estimate to working with your insurance company. We will get your vehicle to its pre-accident condition as soon as possible. Greg's Auto Body has been serving Los Angeles County and local cities since 1970. Call us at 562-789-1300.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bank Mart, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
Nurses Life Express provides unique apparel for all the hardworking nurses that wear many hats. It's apparel that expresses nurses' amazing, humorous, and caring personalities. After all, nurses are as influential as their united goal to help others. Nursing's not easy, but somebody's got to do it. For more information, please call 562-270-4312 or visit their website at www.nurselife.com. www.nurselyfe.com. Nurseslife.com, where nurses' lives are expressed.
The Share Foundation is the health division of the Coy Chiropractic Institute, a 501c3 509A2 public nonprofit organization dedicated to the growth and development of the natural health care services. In particular, through the chiropractic profession, offering health services at the Share clinics in the greater Los Angeles area. Your donations can help in expanding these facilities across the nation, research programs, and public education, thus offering a solution to the many of the health challenges we face. Your donations are tax-deductible and can be sent through our website at www.sharefoundation.com. That's www.cherfoundation.com by clicking on the donation button. Thank you.
Comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
and many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
Live.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, zombies. Zombie, hey. There you go. That here, see, it looks like this. It's not that big of a box. This game here, Zombies. Find it, buy it. You could buy it online. The company is called Twilight Creations Incorporated.
And let us know your stories if you actually played.
Yeah, because, like, trust me. Or you know, yeah, because there are some people that have posted that they said they're all into it. It's a good freaking game. There we go. I forgot I moved it, Carlos. Sorry. All right, cool. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, more zombies talk. But before we get into zombies, I do have an issue with zombies. I thought I'd dig into the bag, as they say. I've had this you-know-what-effie moment from long ago, and I still agree.
Hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore! Gonna kill me, man! Stop it! I am very disappointed!
This week's you-know-what? F you.
Yes, Charlie Brown here has an issue. I wish I could do Charlie Brown's voice. But no, okay. There's something about, like I said, I had to dig back into the bag about this issue because there's something that drives me freaking crazy when it comes to zombie movies and zombie TV shows, everything that's so freaking stupid. And you guys will agree with me. Like I said, this is something, I've had this issue for years, for a long freaking time. I totally, like, and to this day, I still have this issue, and I've heard people starting to have this issue, but it's like, regardless, like, for years, it's just bugged the hell out of me, and I don't understand it. Why is it that in movies, they make people stupid when it comes to understanding zombies? Like that's the thing, like, whenever they see a zombie, they have no idea what the hell a zombie is. Like, what I loved about Paranorman is that he knew zombies. He was a fan of zombies. And right when they saw zombies, they knew zombies. Ah! they freaked out, right? Paranorman. You know that for a fact, Carlos. We saw that. We've talked about it. That in Paranorman, like that's the one thing I loved about Paranorman is like they didn't hide the fact it's supposed to take place in the real world. They knew what zombies.
Yeah.
In freaking, let's just say Walking Dead, it's supposed to take place in the, you're telling me that in that world there's never been a zombie movie whatsoever? It's like, it's so freaking stupid. Like, how can he, like, they're like, oh, what is this person, like, and it's like, okay, there's zombies. Shaun of the Dead, the first time they encounter the girl in the yard, you know, remember, he's like, there's a girl in the yard, remember, and what happens? He's like, oh, she's drunk. He's like, oh, you know, I prick, you know, and do that. How can they not know she's a zombie? You know, it's like so stupid. And it's always on the news reports or something that says, oh, they're brainless, they're zombies or whatever. It says like every time people encounter a zombie, they never know. Dawn of the Dead remake, same thing. Like, oh, what's wrong, the little girl? And then like they don't even know they're zombies. And then when they die, they're like, they come back to life. What? Come back to life? Like no one ever knows what the hell anything is. Like, how it's supposed to be taking place in the real world. You're telling me that they've never encountered zombies, like movies in their world? Like, it's so stupid. If we saw a zombie right now, we wouldn't be like, hey, it's drunk, Carlos, that girl wants you, just like in Shaun of the Dead. No, we'd be like, it's zombies, throw Snoopy. It's so freaking stupid.
I think nowadays people would freak out. I mean, if it would modern time, like right now, people would be Instagramming that left and right.
Yeah, like they'd be like me, like all filming it, like, oh yeah, you know, no, actually no, I would not be filming it because you know how scared and terrified I am of zombies. I'd
No, I'm
freaking
not talking
book
about
it.
you. I'm just talking about
okay,
other
in
people
general, yeah.
Like if
but
it
see,
happened now,
but people would know.
No, I
it's
know
a zombie.
people would know, but still, I mean, I think the knowledge. I mean, it's that whole debate of what kind of zombies we're talking about. I mean, you having like now that especially in New Age. You have a different type of zombie. You have the walkers, the traditional walker, the George A. Romero.
The evolution of zombies.
And then also now what you have, I mean, now you always that's a debate on its own. Are the fast running zombies even zombies? Are they just infected? You know, because that's the whole thing when they talk about like 28 days. Are they really considered zombies, or are they just people that are having an infection of rabies? You know, and that's the thing. Like I've always had that conversation with people. Like, what's the difference? Or you know, do you really consider them zombies, even though they're brainless too, but they're just they run fast. You know.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, that's what I hate. Like, how is it that people are so freaking stupid? You know, it's like, it's dumb. And then another thing, too, like how they're stupid. They don't even know how to kill them either. It's always like some news report or something, or they figure it out like, oh, hit him for the head. I don't know. That's why it bugs me. Like, in movies, like, it's so, like, they always make people dumb. Like, there's no way. If it's supposed to take place in the real world, how can they not exist zombie movies? I don't know. I think it's honestly stupid. That's why I say, you know what? F you zombie movies with their whole stupidity of freaking people in the world. I don't know. So
the
dumb.
world
is a vampire.
Oh, and then, Alan, since you're playing music in the background, play, it's from Return of the Living Dead soundtrack, Do You Want to Party? Play that in the background. Because those who know in the know, you would know this freaking song, man. This is a freaking awesome song. So yeah, okay, guys, let's really quickly, let's talk about zombie movies. Carlos, what can you say is your favorite zombie movie?
I'm gonna have to say pass. No, I really honestly, I mean, I don't, honestly, to the top of my head, that I could watch over and over again, aside from like the original Dawn of the Dead and the remake. But I always find myself putting on Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead, yeah.
That's like the big one that I always tend to watch the most. Like, I think just because
taking zombie philosophy.
Yeah,
lightly.
that and the humor to it. I mean, yeah, you're talking about like, oh, they don't know what's going on, but still, I love that whole scene. Like, I love when Ed does that whole like the camera roll when he's like about to like rewind it.
Yeah,
he just slaps it out of his hand. Like that whole scene I love, you know. But I think that that's one that I love watching over and over again, you know.
Yeah. All right. What about you, Schwetz? What is your? Do you have a favorite zombie movie?
No, but I recently saw World War Z.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's give us your thoughts on that. What do you think?
They go nuts, man. What can you do?
Yeah.
You know, if it was like,
did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was good. It had its moments where I was like, wow, it's getting really like cheesy or tacky.
Yeah.
Towards the end, Brad Pitt not like really having a scratch on him is kind of weird when he's thrown in a crazy position.
Like, I know I did my review on it a while back. But did you love that whole scene where the doctor, like the scientist, like when they're inside the plane, like his whole little dialogue about Mother Nature?
Oh yeah, totally, dude.
I was like, to me, hands down, that scene still holds a lot.
Yeah,
for me.
that was pretty sick. Yeah, totally for sure. But him dying right away, that was the best too, man. It's just like just a shot out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
It actually puts Brad Pitt in the hero position because it's pretty much like, man, I was relying on this guy to help me out, and then all of a sudden he just dies for no reason.
He's just slipping.
What a weenie.
The best reason, man, in hero movies is that there's no reason. It's the worst
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah. That honestly, I agree with you. That was a good movie. I was surprisingly shocked of how great it was.
I like how he had to get cancer to avoid the zombies.
Yeah,
that was pretty badass.
Yeah, I love how the zombie was all like with his teeth like.
Everybody laughed during that scene.
Yeah, he's like.
That was cheese.
It
too.
reminded me of a Top Gun, the Iceman.
Another one that reminds me of that zombie movie is the one with Will Smith. The one that people.
Oh, I Am Legend.
I Am Legend. No one really can kind of like pin that to zombies. I can understand.
Because they're vampires.
Yes,
Wait, what do you mean? They are vampires.
Are they dead? Oh, whatever. Okay.
No, they're vampires.
I always called that a zombie movie, but
Alright.
in like the same sense to where like it's like another creature that's just like you, and you have a little somewhat of a sympathy towards them. You know, like
Yeah.
oh, I don't want to kill him because my mom. I like Shaun of the Dead's version of that though.
Yeah.
That was cool. Because it's like it's honestly.
I remember
like,
when I was watching that with. Because, like, depending on, like, what the movie, like, there's certain movies I'm like, I think my parents will enjoy this movie. And I remember showing my mom Shaun of the Dead. And, like, I was watching it with her in the beginning, and then I took off to my room. And then, like, knowing, like, the scary moments that, like, the ones that pop out at you, like, sometimes I'll stand in the hallway to see, like, their reaction. And it was the ending, like, you know, like, everything plays off, like, everything's good. And I knew there was that, like, that final grab because it does scare some people, even though it's humorous in the end.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I wanted to see my mom's reaction to Ed when he tries to bite her. And then, yeah, sure enough, tries to bite him. Sure enough, when Ed tries to bite him, he's like, Ed, you know, my mom's like, I'm like, yes. But no, I've done that with it. I think, I mean, it's not zombies, but yeah, my favorite reaction, like the Mist ending with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was the best one.
Dude, the messes are great. But, I mean...
Yeah, I'll say that for another time.
So what was yours, buddy?
All right, my favorite zombie movie...
Oh,
now,
here it
see,
is.
that's a
Here we
toughie.
go.
Like, I do enjoy Shaun of the Dead. I do enjoy the remake of Dawn of the Dead. I do enjoy, you know... the original Dawn of the Dead. Like, it's really hard to like pinpoint a favorite zombie movie for me because, like I said, for years I had fear of zombie movies. So, like, I honestly don't have a specific zombie movie. If I had to choose, technically it's not a zombie movie, but I do love 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
But if you want to talk something awesome, look up Dead Set. If you're watching, trust me, look up Dead Set. You'll probably have to buy it as an import, or you could go to Frankenstein's.
No, they're actually it's not there anymore. That DVD place.
Okay. Find it online. It's called Dead Set. It's from the UK. It is freaking awesome. I have a copy of it somewhere, but it is so cool. What it is, it's a zombie outbreak that takes place during
Big Brother.
The Big Brother, yeah, because in the UK, the Big Brother's huge. And what happens is, like, all right, it's like 6 episodes long. The first episode is just introducing everybody. It's kind of slow, but once it picks up, it's awesome. It's so freaking good. And, like, it has some great death scenes, but I'm telling you, look up Dead Set. It's a great, like, it was a series, because it's, and the way it ends, I figured that's how every zombie movie should end. I love the way that movie or series ended.
I recently saw 2 episodes, but then I got lazy to rewatch it.
Yeah.
But some of them are on YouTube.
Oh, they are?
Yeah,
okay.
Some of them are YouTube.
Yeah, I'm telling you, people.
But you can find them. I mean, there's like a bunch of like websites now. It's more easier to find TV shows, especially
probably
when it
now, huh?
Especially when it comes to like BBC shows. Like
yeah, maybe it's on Netflix.
No, it's not.
No, okay, never mind. But seriously, look up Dead
They have all
Set.
the other ones,
That's
like
the
Merlin
one thing.
and
yeah. So you know what? If I had to choose, that would be my favorite there, because when I saw it once and I fell in love with it, and I kept showing everybody. Like,
it's
this was a
favorite
few
movie,
years.
not favorite series.
It was kind of like a movie. It was like a mini series. I don't know.
Like.
Yeah, I don't know. It was freaking awesome. But like I said, there's so much about zombies. I mean, We can continue talking about it. Like, it sucks. Like, we don't have a lot of time. But if you want to hear a full discussion, I have recently posted. Go to our Podbean pages, thebrothersbearpodcast.podbean.com, and go back to last year of October and November, episode 10 and 11. You'll get a full 2 hours of zombie talk. So we'll be right back. Brothers Bear Podcast Live.
Hey, where you going? The Brothers Bear Podcast will be right back. No, seriously, where you going? Come back, please.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bank Mart, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
Building a custom home or business is a huge deal. For some, it's the largest project they'll take on in a lifetime. Choosing your team may be the most important part of ensuring a successful building project. Starting a project by working closely with Core Design will create what's just right for your lifestyle and your property. But selecting the right builder is perhaps the most important part of creating the team. At Core Design's, customer service, quality craftsmanship, and integrity are the keys to our company philosophy. Your custom construction dreams are just a phone call away. Core Design at 213-453-1609. Once again, that number is 213-453-1609.
Been in an accident? Then you need your vehicle professionally repaired. That's exactly what you get when you bring your vehicle to Greg's Auto Body Repair. Free quotes within minutes. We will provide everything you need for a hassle-free auto body repair, from an accurate estimate to working with your insurance company. We will get your vehicle to its pre-accident condition as soon as possible. Greg's Auto Body has been serving Los Angeles County and local cities since 1970. Call us at 562-789-1300.
Nurses Life Express provides unique apparel for all the hardworking nurses that wear many hats. It's apparel that expresses nurses' amazing, humorous, and caring personalities. After all, nurses are as influential as their united goal to help others. Nursing's not easy, but somebody's got to do it. For more information, please call 562-270-4312 or visit their website at www.nurselife.com. www.nurselyfe.com. Nurseslife.com, where nurses' lives are expressed.
Comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
and many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
live.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Brothers Bear Podcast Live.
Podcast.
Live.
What does live mean?
Live.
Live?
It means to live.
Live. To live is to live.
To live is to live, but it's to live.
Wow. I'm confused, man.
Your head just explodes.
Yeah. I know all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. It's time for me to actually finally do a movie review because I actually saw a movie. Woo! Can I get the music?
Yeah. Is it topic related?
It's horror.
Yeah,
Horror
well,
movie.
yeah, in
So-
a sense, it's related.
It's related in a certain way. I finally got to see this movie called Tucker and Dale versus Evil. If any of you fanboys of good genre of music, movies, I've heard about this movie a while back from a podcast I've been listening to for quite a while. This guy I follow on Tumblr is always posting pictures of it, and I knew it was a good movie from like what I've heard of, but I never, I had it queued up at the moment it went on Netflix, but I'm one of those that throw it on the queue and never end up watching it. So finally,
You're
this time
missing
around, I finally got to see it, and I regret
wasting time, like
your life, all your whole life. Just
seriously.
I swear, this movie from beginning to end was a joy ride that I want to recommend this movie to everybody, like especially because it's like one of those. For me, this made me enjoy it. Like I know it's not a zombie movie, but it's one of the best horror comedy movies I've seen since Shaun of the Dead.
Hell yeah, I totally agree with that.
Came out in 2010.
The thing is, all right, it touches all the like basic cheesy like horror movies with the cabin stuff, but it goes in a whole opposite direction. So every setup and pull off is perfect from beginning to end.
Hell
like,
yeah.
The way they throw everything is just the humor, like especially like the setup of the backstory of what like the horror, what you think is gonna be happening, and then what really does happen just throws off the whole movie. But it's a joy ride that you're in for the ride from beginning to end. And I love I honestly, from like the two main characters, it starts off like you get to know the kids, like it's a bunch of like college preppy kids, so you kind of think like, even though you see if you see the poster, honestly I didn't even see the trailer, so I didn't know what I was walking into. But I think I love that I did that, so I'm just gonna tell you people that like do that as well. Like if you see the trailer, that's fine, but even if you don't see the trailer, it's still gonna be like,
don't read about it. Basically.
Yeah, don't read about it.
Don't watch trailers. Just watch it.
Just listen to Carlos.
Yeah, listen to.
But yeah, because it starts like, even though if you see the poster for it, like Tucker and Dale are like one of the main characters, but when you see like it starts off like a quick backstory of like the college kids, you think it's gonna revolve around them. They're in a way like the side characters, like they're the I thought there was like another image. Like I wanted.
No, it's just a poster.
But yeah, once like things start happening and starts paying off well, and honestly, I don't even want to do like some of my favorite scenes because it just kind of like spoils.
Yeah,
things.
it'll spoil. It's hard to talk about it.
That's why like right now, like I want to say so much, but it will spoil what exactly it is. Because like honestly, the poster does no justice of the movie really. But once you watch it, like honestly, I laughed so hard in this damn movie. Like I could not get enough of this movie, and I'm gonna be watching it later on this week with Geraldine. But seriously, watch this damn movie. I swear, if you love horror and comedy done well, you'll love this movie.
Crazy.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm sold.
I saw this movie when it was first released because I pirate bait it, but I got a version that the effects weren't even completed. So then I waited the moment it came out, finally released. I actually downloaded it or whatever, and I watched it. And I remember I even posted like, anybody want to come over? This was like, because it came out in 2010. I said, anybody that wants to come over, watch this movie.
I remember I was going to go over, but I had something. I think I ended up working that night or something.
I did text you, and yeah, you were busy. I don't remember what it was because it was years ago.
Yeah.
But I was like, and then I watched it, and I just fell in love because I was so shocked by it, like of how great the movie was. Like, seriously, like it takes a huge
it does
turn.
do
It does
like,
the typical horror 70s genre movies, like
with the cabin,
the rednecks, like that aspect of horror, like Chainsaw Massacre, like
Cabin in the Woods in a sense.
No. But Cabin in the Woods is a great freaking movie.
Honestly, that's the only thing that me and Santos are always gonna disagree, because I thought Cabin in the Woods was, the plot of it was like what it was. I loved, but I just thought the movie for me was kind of like, you know?
Get the fuck out of here.
No, you get out of here.
Are you serious?
Honestly, this movie made up for Cabin in the Woods.
No,
for me.
hell
Yes.
no.
No. See, that's what I'm telling you.
Seriously, you're my brother, but no, you're wrong.
Cabin in the Woods was like a maybe 2.5. This I'll give you
2.5.
Yes.
No, dude. Cabin in the Woods for me was a 4. This is the first time we've actually fully disagreed on movies. I don't even think this has ever happened. How the hell can you say it's 2.5?
I was like, whatever.
Are you serious?
The acting killed it for me.
No.
I know it was cheesy and all that.
No.
Hey, that's
no
Thor,
way.
bro.
Okay, Dale and Tucker, I agree with you. That is a great movie. What'd you give it? Actually, we didn't even talk to Mike's, did we?
4.5.
4.5?
4.5 mics, dude.
It's not even. There's no even a 4.5. It's just the top is 4.
Oh wait, 4, 3.5. Sorry.
All right, hell, Carlos
You
just
went
gave him
past
4.5. So that means Carlos this is the highest rating.
4.5.
No. Oh, it's 3.5 or 4.
I forgot. I was thinking 5 mics, but no, 4.5. Yeah. I mean 3.5. Sorry.
Okay, so 3.5 microphones. I would have given it 4. I mean, I really like this choice for this week because it's Halloween themed. Like seriously, people really need to check out this movie. Carlos, that review was great. It's so true. Like I was saying earlier, it totally takes a weird turn. I mean, that's how I felt Cabin in the Woods is. We disagree on this. You guys write about it, but seriously, Cabin in the Woods, it's an awesome movie.
I mean that payoff towards the end when like all the stuff starts happening. I thought that was cool. Like what it was, like, oh, I got it. Like I'm not saying like I was like, what's going on here? No, I understood the movie.
Stupid.
But I just felt like it was just
I don't know. I
Over
felt
the top with the monsters.
No,
I felt-
see, I love the whole monster thing. I wish there was more of that, but I just felt like the whole the people. I don't even know. I forget. It's been a while since I seen that damn movie, and
yeah, seriously. Okay, well, let's focus on Dale and Tucker. So this isn't Cabin in the Woods review.
No, but
Dale,
I mean, like I just like when I was watching this movie, like I was kind of actually writing stuff up, but then I thought about it. It's like I can't say much because like I really want people to be surprised by the switch of what you expect, because it literally starts off like your typical horror movie, like what you're gonna think it is. And like I said, do not watch the trailer, because if you want, I don't even know what the trailer is. Well, it is now. If you watch it, you're gonna probably kind of get the idea of what it is. But if you walk in blind, I'm telling you, you'll enjoy the movie 10 times more than knowing what it is. Because I think that's what made me love it even more. The fact that I walked in blind. I knew of it and I knew it was a great movie, but the fact that I just went in not knowing what the hell it was about, what was the plot or anything like that, it just made me love the damn movie even
Took
over
3
the
years
top.
to make.
Yeah. Oh wait, it took 3 years to make.
That's what it says.
Oh wow! And then Alan Tudyk is in it, and that is, if you guys know who Alan Tudyk, he was in 2 of one of my favorite. Well, 1 he was in Firefly, and also 2 he was in one of my favorite movies, A Knight's Tale. So awesome.
And the guy that was Tyler
Bean.
That guy, I liked him from the short-lived series Reaper.
Yeah, Reaper. Yeah.
So that guy, he was like one of them.
They're great. They're. I mean, I don't even want to describe what I like.
Like the brother chemistry between them. That was like that was the cool
because
thing.
it will spoil it if I explain why.
You guys are goofing over this movie.
Yeah,
like.
we are.
It's been a while since I've seen a damn good movie like that.
Yeah,
a damn good movie.
No, because there's movies.
Damn good movie.
No, there's movies that I like, and I'll talk about it. But I mean, it's once in a blue moon that I'll get like a movie like this where I just want to be like, damn it, why couldn't people have seen this? Because like, I can't. It's really one of those hard things without saying anything, without spoiling. You know?
What was the movie you reviewed last week? Was it Carrie?
We talked about Carrie.
We talked
about Carrie, but that wasn't a movie review.
All right. Well, just a quick little sync with this Tucker and Dale versus Evil. The guy who wrote the screenplay, pretty much is his puppy. He was an actor in The Rage Carrie 2.
Wow, we did talk about Rage Carrie 2 last week.
He was a Chucky character.
Chuck.
Chuck,
Actor playing Chuck, and then he wrote.
It's the worst Carrie movie, right?
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yes. Rage.
The Rager. And actually, I think they changed it. No, originally, I think it was just called The Rage, and then they added I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not even going to try to say
yeah,
it.
like they just left it as The Rage, and then they had to throw in the Carrie 2 because no one
I believe so. I could be wrong, though.
At that time, with 99, they thought it was just like probably like a Rage Against the Machine documentary or something.
You're like, oh, Zach De La Roche, let's go see it.
Oh, hey, Battle Los Angeles, eh?
Orale, dog. Yeah. That's how I think all the cholos are right now, dude, with the Dodgers loss. Hey, dog, sad girl's really sad, eh?
Hey, quick moment of silence to Los Angeles Dodgers, man. You guys did a good job.
I just love. I have this friend. His name is Robert. He's one that always loves messing with people, and we have a friend. We call him Wolf Missile. Because he loves the Dodgers, and Robert posted on his Facebook yesterday, "Hey, what time does the Dodgers game start?" He's so mess with them. I was like, that's sad. Yeah, you saw that?
Yeah, I saw that.
He's like, when does Dodgers game start?
No, when St. Louis was up 4-0, he posts St. Louis 4-0 like Missile wouldn't know, you know.
Yeah. Oh man,
that was good stuff.
That's a good guy, man. That's funny. So yeah,
I love sports.
So check out Tucker and Dale versus Evil, 3.5 mics, and the way Carlos was talking about it, it seemed like it should have been a 4.
Yeah, it should have been a 4.
You know what? I'll give it the 4.
Oh, you know what?
Give it the 4. Hey, DJ Slim, give him the 4. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, he was queued up on that.
DJ Slim, giving it a 4.
DJ Slim in the 1s and 2s.
Yeah.
4 stars, dude. I'm downloading it tonight.
I'm telling you.
I love Pirate Bay.
You'll love it. I think you'll love it. Now, you all right, really quick. We have a minute. You saw Cabin in the Woods, right?
Yeah.
Okay, really quickly. Did you like it, or did you feel the same way as Carlos?
Yeah, dude.
You loved it, right?
My system's pretty cheap, but I would have gave it a 4.
Oh,
4
see,
nutsacks.
look, right. two against three. I mean, two against one.
I've had conversations with people that felt
you didn't like it
all right,
either?
thank you.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Alan, what about you? You seen it?
Alan, you saw it?
Alan.
What?
Oh,
Nah, dude, I loved it. I even bought the freaking companion book afterwards to read all about it because I was so
I'm not saying the movie
immersed in it.
sucked. Like I did enjoy it. That's the thing.
Yeah, but you kind of are saying it. So.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, but I love the. I don't need this.
All right, so then Carlos changes his vote. 4 stars.
4 stars. Cabin in the Woods. Oh,
yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna be going to break. We'll be coming back right now with our. Oh yeah, there you go. With our music section with Shweddy, and then how does Charlie Brown dance?
I don't think that. No, everyone else does.
No, he doesn't do that. That's the
that
smelly
Charlie
guy.
Brown dance?
No.
Oh yeah. How does Charlie Brown dance?
I don't think he dances for with Charlie Brown.
No, he goes like that, right?
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast Live. We're gonna come back, so please come back. Yo.
Number one. Number one.
Is that a stutter or as high as you can count?
I was ordering number one tequila.
Everybody's asking for number one.
Great, another fancy bottle.
These guys are true artists. Never compromise integrity. They make tequila
Come
in
on.
fashion. Never mass produced.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying have the number one. Anything less is number two. Number one, tequila. Do we have your attention? When it comes to tequila, 2 things matter. Heart and passion. Never compromising integrity for mass production. Number one tequila delivers the goods. Taste the heart and passion of Mexico in every bottle. We make it right. We make it fun. Superior tequila. There's only number one. There's only number one. There's only number one.
A home is the biggest investment in most people's lives. Buying or selling should be a positive experience.
Whether you want to be a wealthy real estate investor or just trying to find a place to call home. At AJR & Associates, we focus on the client's needs.
We understand the market better than most. Let us bring the value to you and make the right choice.
AJR & Associates, making your dream house a reality. Call us today for a free consultation at 562-882-1976. Or you can log on to www.agrrealtors.com.
With a track record of great results, bringing knowledge, wisdom, and expertise to you. Hablamos español.
3 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch.
Make your team look like pros with custom lineup cards. Whether you are a travel team, rec team, all-star team, or just some old guys playing slow pitch, we can make your team look a little better with some custom lineup cards. For the umpire, for the opponent, for the scorekeeper, for the dugout, no matter where your lineup card goes, you will look like a big league team with your team logo and name on top of your personalized lineup card. Just visit CustomLineupCards.com. With the best prices in town, you are sure to hit a home run with us. Visit CustomLineupCards.com and go pro.
Dirty Truth Radio Show, where we'll be talking about relationships,
marriage,
how to have sex,
dating,
first dating,
what not to do while dating.
why middle-aged women are very easy.
Don't talk about sex on the first date.
Why shouldn't you?
Don't say X about on the first date.
Why religion should never be mentioned.
And demasculate.
And demasculating men.
Alpha males.
And alpha male. Why women love alpha males but won't admit it.
Yes, we do.
On Tuesdays from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. only on RantRadioNetwork.com.
Comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
and many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
Live. Oh, there we go.
Oh, look, that's bad, dude.
See, that's the
Dude. Oh, that's the what's his name? The towel guy.
Pigpen.
Pigpen, yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
That's,
Yeah, where's Charlie Brown? Oh, Charlie Brown
Pigpen's
isn't
with
there.
oh, he's over there. That's right.
Oh,
that's not my generation, man. I don't know what the hell.
That sucks. How come? Charlie
My favorite
Brown, I
one. My
forget.
favorite.
Hey, we're not on. Hello. Oh, you turned it off. Schwetz, you shut off your mic, dude.
Hello.
There you go.
Hello.
I got scared there.
That was Jesus right there.
Oh, speaking of Jesus, my favorite Charlie Brown episode was the Eepster episode.
Eepster?
Eepsters.
Eepsters.
Yeah.
All right. So
Easter.
there's a certain part of the show right here. Introduce us to it, sir.
Yeah. Here we go.
What's going on?
Song of the week. Episode. Song of the week. Here we do it. This is how we do it. Song of the week.
It's time for Schwetty's Song of the Week.
Oh yeah, this week's song of the week has no relations to that guy there. Do you know who that was?
Yeah, that was Iggy Pop.
There we go. Yeah. They might know each other. I don't know.
From the Stooges, right?
Yeah, the song, the artist I'm picking this week for the song of the week is lady named Robin. Robin, one word, Robin. Not like Batman and Robin.
Robin.
There's a Y.
It's more like Stockholm, Sweden, Robin.
All right. Kind of reminded me of Pink.
Yeah, when I listen
Just
to
the
her
look,
stuff,
just the look,
okay,
not
yeah.
the music. I
It's
don't know.
like,
I haven't heard
when I
it.
listen to her stuff and her, we could say progress. It reminds me somewhat in the sense of Bjork.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, I
Just in that sense,
just got
yeah.
interested right now. Like, whoa, watch out.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
Another group called The Knife. Have you heard The Knife before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she reminds me of that too, but
Okay.
a little bit more poppy.
Yeah.
I really, really enjoy her style.
Uh-huh.
I'm a big synth pop fan.
Yeah, of course,
right?
dude.
Dance pop.
I'm with you on that
Anything
one.
that pops,
Mhm.
I like to pop.
Pop.
Video.
It has a little R&B flavor to it too.
All right, I just lost a little
more
bit.
recent, more of the recent stuff is like a la house, and
Dance in your
the
face.
thumping, the thump. She came out with an album recently, not recently, like years ago now. Her most recent work.
Yeah.
In 2010, it was a series of albums called Body Talk. 2 full-length albums, Body Talk 1 and 2, and then an EP, Body Talk 3. It was like 5 songs or something. But it was all in 1 year, and when I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, them club bangers. And then there were some other ones I was like, oh, ballads, man. Ballads, dude, I feel you, dude. I'm not even a girl. And yeah, it's good stuff. If you guys like that type of stuff, the song I'm gonna pick off of this Body Talk 1 record is a collaboration that she had with a band called, if hopefully I'm pronouncing this right, Roiksop. That's another group that I like too.
They're pretty good too.
I really enjoy them. I actually had a chance to see them live.
Oh yeah, where?
I forgot where. It's probably some festival years ago.
Was that FY?
When they played there?
I don't know.
I was like, they played at FYF?
Oh, maybe unless it was Coachella.
FYE?
Yeah. No, well, I went to some in San Diego. I don't remember where.
Coachella?
I'm lost.
Tower Records?
My youth is gone. My mind doesn't want to remember stuff like that. But Roiksop, they're like electronic, down-tempo, ambient, trip-hop, new jazz, dance, synth pop.
Huh?
Yeah? The synth pop stuff, related stuff is really, really good
What was
stuff.
that song they had that was like was it Bruises?
I don't remember. They had a video for it, right?
Yeah, well, because I know they had a song on the radio, not the radio, but they had it on a commercial. And the next thing you know, like everyone was like, "Who's that?"
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of what happened with
Goldfrapp. Yeah, when
the
the Nintendo DS. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that must have been years ago because I don't remember that.
That was like 05. Oh, I mean,
they have a good cover though. One of my favorite covers when I like to listen to my covers, I listen to this Rocky Sop, "Go with the Flow," Queens of the Stone Age mix. Ooh,
oh,
man.
they did it. Oh, I love that one.
It's delicious, man. It's real.
That's
delicious.
the Legend of Zelda one,
It's
right?
Electronic
Is that the video?
version.
Legend of Zelda, Go with the Flow, right?
Legends, I guess.
Is that the song? Is that the song we use for the chase?
Oh wait, yeah.
Is that the Go with the Flow?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For the chase scene that we did?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. The
Oh,
video
that's
looks like Legend of Zelda. Anyways, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. So yeah, back to Robin. The collab that she did with Rocky Sop's called "None of Them." Really good song. It's one of those you can say it's a club banger. You can be like, ooh yeah.
Yeah, Geraldine's all in
Philly.
love with that album.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
The first one?
I guess, yeah. That
Body
one.
Talk one, yeah. Yeah, it's a really good record. It's
I heard it and I end up liking it too.
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh, I've been dancing to this.
and it's not one specific style too. She changes it up.
Yeah,
pretty
she
good.
does.
That's why I guess I have that feeling.
I mean, that
of,
random song too,
Bjork.
like with Snoop.
Yeah.
I was just like, what is this?
She has a good There we are.
Well, I mean, the how it came about. Well, for her first, because.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Dude, that is so awesome, man. That was awesome.
Woo! Go on.
I forgot what I was saying.
That was too awesome, huh? I can't
got
miss
amazed
that.
by that. I think how she got introduced to it. I'm pretty sure. You know that show on HBO, The Girls.
Uh-huh.
That
They
that song
in
played
there.
on
Okay.
there. One of the songs played on there, and then
I see her songs being played there.
yeah, and then that's how she really liked one of the songs, and she got it, and then
Uh-huh.
next thing you know, she downloaded the album, and then I heard it, and I was like, oh, I see what's going on there. Now, I mean,
Yeah.
there's a couple of tracks that are like whatever, you know, but there's some that are really like
Good flow though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has a good distinction of what good a good sound of pop is. You know, I love pop. I love for what it is. You know, like the lyrics about mostly love and stuff like that, and the sounds that just make you all happy. You know, I like that stuff. You know, and she does a good job with that. Bringing in her influences though to make it poppy is what I
Yeah.
enjoy too. I like that how there's a lot of women artists that are doing that, bringing that electronic touch to the whole pop feel, you know.
Yeah.
Even though what is it, EDM music's pretty much taken over radios. She's perfectly fit with all that stuff, but I do enjoy her vocals more than you know your artists today would.
Yeah,
do,
Geraldine
you know,
really
like,
loves like how she gets down too, like how she dances and all that.
Oh yeah, she's a good dancer. Yeah, man. I seen her videos, man. She be dancing. I'm like just trying to learn some steps or something.
Dancing.
Do you try
Get it
like
into
to
my
do
catalog.
call your girlfriend dance?
Call your girlfriend dance.
There's a video that she's
called
just like
Call
dancing,
Your
like
Girlfriend.
literally. It's like it makes Tom York's dancing
ridiculous.
Yes. I love Tom York, but man,
I know. He tried real hard, and Robin, she was effortless, man. She's like, "Yeah, I'm a girl." But yeah, Rocky Sop collab. None of them is the song, and you know, this is the whole point of this. Again, just to be clear with you people out there, you like us on Facebook, right?
Yes.
And then I'll post the video, and then I'll put in like little stars in front of it, and be like "Song of the Week" in bold, and then some stars right after that, you know, so you guys can understand what that is. If you're wondering, you're like, "What the fuck
There
is
you
this,
go.
man?"
on a final note, I just wanted to bring up really quick. I got to see Autumns for Peace last Wednesday.
You went?
Yeah.
I thought you weren't gonna go.
No, I had tickets.
Oh, you paid for that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude. All right, then do tell, man. You got
It
enough
was
time, man.
bad.
Do tell.
It was 3 minutes. It was badass. Honestly, the chemistry that Flea and Tom had together on stage.
Did anyone open for them?
We got there right when they played.
Well, explain who are Adam for
What a
Peace are.
hipster! Get the hell out of here, dude. Did you know who opened for them? I'm really
I don't
curious.
even know who. I really didn't know.
Okay.
I think it was the DJ. Or maybe I could have been. I don't know.
Oh,
Autumns for Peace is Tom York from Radiohead's side group. They don't call it a super group because he gets mad for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No.
But bass player in the group is Flea.
Oh, really?
So I mean, there's other people in
Flea from the
Red Hot
Chili
well,
Peppers.
you just say Flea. Everyone's gonna be like, I know who that is.
Yeah, the guy from Back to the Future.
Oh, yeah, that's
exactly.
That'd be me.
Wait, since I don't really have that much time, I'll skip everybody else that's in the band. But
Yeah, who cares?
But like,
No, I mean, who cares if they're not important?
what I really loved is that the chemistry that Flea and Tom had together. 'Cause
Oh, really?
To see Flea actually get down, I've never seen Chili Peppers live. Not that I want to, but but I mean, like,
Hey, I had a chance to see him 3 times in my life, and I dodged him 3 times. I don't care how many people
you
say
dodged
they're
that
good.
pepper.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, like the way he got down with the bass and just like really danced, like he upscaled Tom's dancing at certain points, and
Really?
then at some points they both synced in with each other
Dang,
dancing. It was
dude.
They
oh,
became
man.
one. Like,
Yeah, it was when everyone's
intrepid,
like
Super
dog.
Saiyan.
How was Flea's bass face, dude?
Oh, it was cool. Dude.
He has an awesome bass face.
He's just like,
Dude,
but he had like this cool, like, look it up, Hollywood Bowl, and just watch like. I'm pretty sure there's videos of him getting down,
Swings
but like
his
the
head
things
around
that he
shit.
would do, like he had like some weird like MC Hammer crab walk while playing the bass.
That's awesome.
It was great. I had more. I loved the show regardless, but I had a good time watching Flea get down on the bass.
How were the songs too? Was it more like did they interpret it a little bit? Like,
there was one
differently,
song
like
that was
jam
way
style?
better live than it is on the album, and I think it was dropped.
Oh, all right.
That one was 10 times better live, and then it was cool to finally hear "Rabbit in Your Headlights."
Oh,
live.
I know, dude. They played Rabbit in Your Head. Like
That was just
that
like,
is awesome, dude. Yeah.
And then it's the second time actually.
And then for you to know that too,
Yeah.
you must have been like, this guy doesn't know Rabbit in Your Headlights.
And then the second time to hear Paperback Rider.
Oh, yeah,
in
that's
the
pretty
Radiohead
sick, too, yeah.
B-side during the Hail to the Thief era. But yeah, it was a good show.
Oh, for sure, man.
Awesome.
How long did they play?
About like it felt like 2 hours, but like maybe an hour and a half too.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I gotta cut you guys off because we're about to end. I
Opening
apologize.
act,
guys.
fool. Next time you gotta figure that shit out.
All
Dude.
right, ladies and gentlemen, like we said, follow us on Facebook because we post Song of the Week there. Shweddy posts the video, so if you want to know what song it is, or download us on iTunes. Also, our Podbean page, because if you want to listen to more zombie talk, last year's 2012 episode of episode 10 and 11. And here's a line from one of my favorite scary movies, Ernest Scared Stupid. How about a little Miak? Is another episode. Oh, actually, we still had a little bit of time. Whatever. It's another episode.
Bye,
in the
everybody.
bag.
See you next week.
Yeah.
DJ
we'll be
Slim in
back
the
next
house.
week.
Check out
our
DJ
Podbean,
Slim.
Follow us on Podbean. Get all our episodes from episode 1 last year till now.
DJ Slim in the house.
Yeah,
DJ Slim, 9 o'clock. You better check it out.
Thanks
DJ
for tuning
Slim.
in, ladies and gentlemen.
You don't know what you're missing, man. It's DJ motherfucking Slim.
Brother Bears Podcast. Yeah, we the Brother Bears. Brother Bears Podcast. Yeah, we the Brother Bears. Brother Bears Podcast. Yeah, we the Brother Bears. Brother Bears Podcast. Yeah, we the Brother Bears Podcast. Brother Bears Podcast. Brother Bears Podcast. Brother Bears Podcast.
Movies, comics, TV, television, video games, cartoons, 80s, 90s, 2000s, all about entertainment. Brothers Bear Podcast. That's another episode in the bag. The Brothers Bear Podcast.
This is DJ Tony H, live and in the mix on E.